stop, no, run! Run!
It is the perils of social media and what it can do.
In Doctor Who fashion, that metaphor literally becomes a monster that you can't see right next to you, eating you up.
The bubble, it's so weird, isn't it? Because that is probably what the future's going to turn out to be.
You don't know me. No, Lindy, don't!
The way we're going, I wouldn't be surprised.
Danny, are you there?
It's about the society that's formed on Finetime. At the end of the episode shows you exactly what kind of world you're in.
Dot and Bubble.
Lindy is one of my favourite characters in this series. I think if I wasn't playing Ruby, I'd love to play Lindy.
You're so kind.
She's introduced very much as the heroine of the story. It's an unusual episode in that the Doctor and Ruby look like they're taking a back seat. And brilliant Callie as Lindy Pepperbean is in every single scene. I think she is. She's literally in every single moment of the entire episode.
There was a murder 10 feet to my right.
How did I feel about joining Doctor Who? I felt equally terrified and really cool and fangirly all at once.
We'll flip it for the POV.
There's a lot of pressure, but everyone's been so amazing and it's the nicest family to join.
It looks like the episode's making her better and better and better. The episode is kind of weaning her off social media. She's learning to see the truth. So you kind of think that's the moral of the story, which is look around you. Except the moral of the story turns out to be someone like that's better in her bubble because she's the monster.
Oh, my life, you're stupid.
Me and Dylan, director, had loads of ideas of basically just trying to make her really insufferable, but like a real person, because those influences do exist.
Oh my goodness.
The whole Ricky September scenes, it's so realistic. Girl, don't worry, just listen to Ricky September dance and you're like, yeah. And it's just so clever. It's exactly what we're all like. Hi there, Lindy. It's such a super day.
We've got this thing with Lindy where she sort of does the peace sign all the time because that's just what all basic girls do. We all do this, me included. Those scenes were fun because from then on things get a bit hairy for her, but also interacting with all of her friends on the screens was pretty fun to do.
All of the characters are so ace in that. Like Gothic Paul. That's so ace.
I'm sorry, some of us get what?
Eaten.
What is it? Oh my God, what is it? It's eating me!
Cut there, thank you.
Here he is.
Oh, just leave me alone, will you? This is just getting so ridiculous.
The scenes in Ep 5 when we're literally just talking on like a Zoom sort of thing to Lindy was the easiest day of my life. We had an auto cue all day.
I'm here to save you. You need to lower the bubble because there are more of them.
More?
If you walk using those arrows, you could stroll right into one of those things and get swallowed alive.
Oh.
The truth. Learning your lines on the spot was multitasking like I've never done before.
That's great, and everyone does this stuff.
But the lighting was really good, and so my cheekbones looked good. Stop, it's time to save the universe.
Action!
So we are in the world of Finetime. They've set dressed it, but it actually looks amazing. Like this building is, I think it's pretty new, so they've not had to do much to it because the buildings and everything looks amazing.
We wanted to create this kind of incredible futuristic landscape set, 6,000 years, say, in the future. And yet we were trying to film it on a kind of real location, which was Swansea campus.
Because the university is so new, it looks like you're in like Universal Studios.
In post-production, we're also going to do a lot of VFX work on the space to kind of extend buildings to make them look much more kind of futuristic and sort of Blade Runner-y.
So because we knew we were filming this the first week of January, we had a very open and robust conversation about the weather. It's on the coast, the wind is quite strong there. There was no way it was going to be peaceful and sunny and all those things. So what we decided to do was record with our lovely weatherman, Will, lots of different versions of the weatherman.
Not gonna lie, we've got a little bit of trouble with the weather satellites.
From a story point of view, I think it works well because the people who go to Finetime were sold on the idea that it was a beautiful, wonderful paradise. But outside of the bubbles, it's actually grey and murky and not that nice at all. So it actually works in our favour.
Stop, no, run!
It's weird thinking of a slug for that villain. There's two villains in that episode. It's technology and the slug. They're all horrible in that episode, but it's so gripping.
So the Mantraps are this monster in the episode who invade Finetime and they start to kind of eat people alphabetically.
If those things are eating in alphabetical order, they're not bugs from the outside. They have been created.
The Mantrap was created by Neil Gorton and his team at Millennium FX. There was a lot of conversation about what it would look like, how big it would be. We settled on kind of a snail-like slug thing.
Conversations go on about how a giant slug is going to eat somebody. There's a big digital crossover, so some of it you will see it will be digital, some of it will be that practical thing.
Having something there for real, you can see how the skin, how the colours of the skin, the feeling of wetness reacts with the lighting and the scene, so it gives us a direct reference that we can just A/B with. It is a much better way of getting to a high level of realism, and having that there as a reference is really, really useful.
They've got 3 people inside them, operating them. Actually 3, room for 1 more.
Is there?
Room for 4.
Have you gone in one?
I had a look, yeah.
Yeah.
Paul Casey is our brilliant movement director who is kind of in charge of operating the monsters.
There's sort of tentacles that move, the lip comes down and that moves, the head moves. The nodules are animatronic, so they just run themselves. And then obviously we call them the doors and then the fingers.
Hiding place, please. To the left.
It's sort of like one big team, really, and it's just all about information. And that whole process from design and build and everything, you know, I had some Zoom meetings with Millennium and they're sort of explaining what it can do. So I'm sort of kept in the loop all along the way, which is a great help, because I just have a better idea of what's possible.
Oh my gosh. This is so manual.
We spent 2 days in the boiler room. It was amazing. I mean, yeah, it was nice to work with another human.
This is like a rain god praying.
Oh, okay. Guess what? I'm with Ricky September.
Hi guys. Yeah, the codes so we can get out of here.
So we decided to build the boiler room, and the art department did this amazing job of creating those big sort of piston-type engine things, which looked really rusted, but they weren't. They were just painted, but they looked really real. What that allowed us to do was shoot for 2 days and get that fight, because it was a really complicated fight, absolutely right. So we needed really for it to be completely controllable.
I said dot off!
It's quite complicated because we have to have our actors imagine the dot that we're going to later composite in as an element in VFX.
The dot we used, it was someone with a green stick and just running around as the dot. We had to really work hard on like hitting all the right beats with eye lines.
His surname is Coombs. He was born Richard Coombs because I know everything about him. He changed his name to Ricky September when he reached 50,000 followers.
Lindsay.
174, take 2.
Thank you. And action.
Hey, where's Ricky? Is he with you? He went back. He said he had other people to save.
She seemed blonde and lovely and sweet and innocent. Actually, she's ruthless, she's rich, she's vile.
You could come with us.
We could what?
That reveal at the end of the ep, it was heartbreaking.
We couldn't travel with you.
Why not? It's the moment when we look around and everyone is white.
Because you, sir, are not one of us.
And the moment we cast Shooty, everyone said to me, oh my God, what's it going to be like when he goes into the past? Because the Black Doctor's going to face such racism. Did you sit there going, what about now? And why do you think that racism's only in the past? When you look at what's happening to the world?
You will die! Out there! And I can save your lives! Now let me!
I thought it was a really powerful and clever episode. Don't forget to click below to subscribe to the official Doctor Who YouTube channel.